managed to bring it down to the hash marks for a pretty good gain to start off the game. So welcome everybody to this broadcast of flag football on M2 Sports Live. Got week 2 of the flag season. And it is raining currently, but the forecast is saying that it's supposed to stop raining any minute now. So we'll see if that happens later in the game. And that throw is awry and intercepted by number 5. Looked like a little bit of a miscommunication there. Just no one in a red uniform where that ball was going. And so the Gators, with a quick stop and quick turnover on defense, and they'll have it first down. So if you were here last week and you were watching the 8U and 10U games, you may recall that we had a different camera angle. We had the sideline camera. We were up in there in the action. And if you were watching the 12U game last week, you may remember that we were not able to use it for that game because it started to rain and the camera is not waterproof. So if you were watching 12U game last week, which that one just got rained out, they had to call that one at halftime. So we're going to have a first play for the Gators here. Quick pass is going to be incomplete, just too far away from the receiver. So if you were watching the 12U game last week and you liked the sound of that sideline camera, then I'm going to have to apologize because we don't have it again this week because it is raining again. So I promise we will have that camera, and it is very cool. We will have that angle when the weather permits. But right now it's still drizzling, so we're still sticking with the old camera angle. Wanted for second down after the incompletion to start. Gonna throw, and that is intercepted. So an interception on the second play for each team. It was number 11 for the Gamecocks who got that turnover. So both defenses flexing their muscles early in this one. And we're right back at square one, 0-0, and the Gamecocks have the ball. If you were watching last week as well, you probably remember that we were kind of rudely interrupted by Mother Nature. The thunder and lightning canceled that game halfway through, but this week, no thunder, no lightning. Knock on wood. So here's a first down play. It'll be a slant that is caught right over the middle by number 5. That's going to be a gain of about 4, making it second down. So the policy is for M2 that it will play through rain, but thunder and lightning is unsafe, so the games will be canceled. But we haven't seen any lightning so far. Forecast isn't calling for any. And allegedly this rain is supposed to stop soon, but we'll see how accurate that weather report is, as there's going to be a pretty deep pass. And oh my goodness, what a catch! Number 9 with an absolute snag behind the head. Oh my goodness. Put that one on the highlight reel. Throw was over his head. I thought he was just going to jump and miss it, but it managed to get that by the tips of his fingers, falling backwards. Very nice catch for the first down. We'll try to keep up that momentum as there's a throw over the head to number 9 again, and he's going to be called down just short of the end zone. So 2 back-to-back really nice plays. That was just a wheel route. Got the defenders to bite before the cut, turned upfield, and nice throw right into that basket. So it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard away from the end zone. It's real close. So the Gamecocks, after a rough start on their first drive, they're knocking on the door on their second one. We'll see if they can punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Gonna throw. Quick throw and incomplete. That one was a little short. That's where you see that weather started coming into play. That looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit. Pretty wobbly throw and came up a little bit short. Third and goal. Turn around and caught by number 1 for the touchdown. The Gamecocks get onto the board first with a touchdown. The big play for the first down by number 9, then another catch by number 9 to get him real close, and then number 1 with a nice route. Created plenty of separation for 6 points. Now they'll line up to go for 1. On the extra point attempt. Scanning over the middle, and it's going to be deflected by number 11. Tried to let it go that one quick, wanted to get the throw off fast, but just no one open. Very good plays from all the Gators defenders. Locking up that attempt. Now the Gators will have the ball back. They're now behind. Definitely want to avoid the big mistake made on the last drive. See if the trends keep up. They did the same thing the Gamecocks did on their first drive, their last time out. We'll see if they can score like the Gamecocks did on their second drive. First down. Gonna throw. And incomplete. Bounced off of him. Just couldn't quite hang on. And, you know, once again, when the weather is like this, when you got that rain coming down, and those types of things happen. Hard to hang on that ball. especially if you have gloves. Sometimes too, those can work against you in the rain. Sometimes those gloves can be actually harder to catch with while they're wet. So you gotta keep those things dry. Motion called. Gonna throw deep. And it is caught by number 5, who will take off. And a late whistle. So he caught it, and for the run after the catch, he didn't have his flags the whole time. It's kind of a question of when did his flags come off. If it was before or after the catch. Looks like they're just going to calm down where he caught it, but it was a pretty good catch going up there to get it. Good jump and grab over his head. And he will be called a little bit short of that first down marker. So it's going to be 3rd down from a yard or 2 out. Now they'll try to pass. Quick throw is incomplete. And once again, just slipping out of the hands of the receiver. And that will bring up 4th down. So it's going to be 4th and extremely manageable. However, kind of had some troubles hanging on the ball, so we'll see if they can keep their drive going on 4th down. Throwing, rolling out, pump fake, pass over the head and intercepted. Number 10 with the pick. It was a good play idea from the quarterback. He pump faked to get the defender away and then try to lollipop one over his head. Just a little bit too much on it though, as it went over the head of the receiver and into the hands of the DB. And even if it wasn't intercepted, the drive would have been over anyway. So they get so close to that 1st down marker, but just can't quite get the extra yards they needed. And the Gamecocks will have a chance to increase their lead up 6-0. Now puts a little bit of pressure on this Gators defense. So these flag games are pretty short, so multiple score leads are pretty hard to overcome. So they're going to start with a slant pass over the middle. That's going to be caught by number 8. So that's a very good gain to start the drive, getting up to those hash marks. Them about half the distance to that 1st down, so they'll set up shop pretty comfortably here on 2nd down. Second down for the Gamecocks. Drops back. Fires over the middle, and another good catch. And it's once again number 8 getting back-to-back catches. Another one just crossing route over the middle of a middling range. Gets them to the other set of hash marks for the 1st down. So this offense is moving and grooving right now. They're in a pretty good flow. They'll try to stay in that flow here on 1st and goal. Gonna try to pass. Deep pass over the middle and laid out. After the catch, number 3 still managed to hang on. Kind of got popped after that one. But still managed to hold on to the football. Very good play by number 3. And I'll make it 2nd and goal. Usually don't see contact like that in flag football, but sometimes that sort of thing just happens. You know, you're trying to get in, make a play, and you come in a little bit too hot, a little bit too fast, run into somebody. Luckily, no one's hurt or anything. Everyone's quite all right on 2nd and goal. They need a quick little throw. Trying to find someone, and it is caught for a touchdown. Number 3 hanging on through the contact once again. And the Gamecocks are up 12-0. The defender got a hand on it, but just managed to be the stronger presence at the ball, tear it away from the defender, and they will extend that lead to 2 scores. Now on the extra point, they're going to go for 1. Going to go with that quick pass, and it is caught by number 2 for the extra point. So tack on 1 more to that scoreboard. It's 13-0. Very nice throw there. The pretty narrow window to get that ball in as the defender came mere moments too late to deflect it. Pretty good concentration as well by the receiver to stay focused on the ball and not the defender coming in. Can happen sometimes. You see the defender, and if you think they might tip it, you might get a little bit distracted and a little bit looking away from that ball, and it can cause an incompletion when the throw is actually really good. So good job keeping the priorities in order and keeping the eyes on the ball. Gators are going to have it now. They're down by 13. Still raining here. It's supposed to stop sometime within the next hour. Trying to get something going on 1st down. Not a lot of options. Still hanging on. Fires and incomplete. Used up all of those allotted seconds in the pocket on that one. Very good play from the defense. Just everything was covered up. Nowhere to go with the ball. Ended up just kind of having to toss one. It was over everyone's head and incomplete. And the Gamecocks come off the field. Looks like it'll be a Looks like that will be the end of the half. So 1 half in the books. The Gamecocks have a pretty solid lead. They're up 13-0. See who comes out on top after the halftime break. Welcome back. Second half is starting up for this 12U bout. Gators will have the ball to begin. They're down 13. So they look to start to mount a comeback. With the rain still coming down, they take their snap on first down. Way downfield, wide open, no one near. Foot race down the field, and they're not going to catch her. It's a touchdown. So fireworks on the first play, number 8, just all by herself, social distancing from the defense. Looks like the defense just kind of lost track of her, and she was standing way downfield. No one on her. QB saw, delivered a pretty good throw, and just no one in between the ball and the end zone. So the Gators aren't done yet. They're still fighting, and they've made the lead 1 score as they'll try for the extra point. Trying to pass, trying to find an option, and incomplete. Ball will bounce away, so they won't get the extra point to go. Score is 13-6, a 7-point lead for the Gamecocks. So now the Gamecocks, they have the ball for the first time this half. They just allowed a big play on defense, so they got to shake that off and keep moving forward. They still have the lead, but the lead is much less comfortable. So they'll try to tack on 6 more. So on first down, going to pass, caught by number 10, whose flags will be grabbed by number 5. So that's a pretty solid play, staying on schedule to start this drive. About a yard in front of those hash marks as they get set up for second down. Now on second down, they're going to look to throw, and it is incomplete through the hands of number 6, and it'll make it third down. You know, despite my weather app saying that it was supposed to stop 20 minutes ago, the rain is still coming down. It's not raining very hard, but that sprinkle is definitely enough to make that ball very slippery. And we've seen a couple examples of that, a couple drops, ball slipping through the hands. As there's going to be a throwaway downfield, that's caught by number 10. And he will stumble his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A big shot play, dialing up the deep pass. And the Gamecocks will extend their lead once again to 2 scores. They're now up by 13. So get ready to go for 1 on the extra point. Our shot play there. These offenses are not afraid to throw the deep ball, and it's really shown this game. Been a lot of successful deep passing plays, and that was another one there. Just a great throw, good arm to get it over the defense, and of course a good catch to catch it in the rain way downfield like that. Also managed to stay strong. He kind of got hit in the legs when he was trying to score, managed to still stumble and fall forward for that touchdown. There go, short pass, it's behind him and incomplete. So the score will remain 19-6. Now it's the Gators with the ball again. They got on the board very quickly to begin the half, but now they're in the same spot they were the last time they're on offense, down 13, just this time with even less time. So they're going to need to score again pretty quickly on this drive. They really don't have time for a long, meandering trip downfield. So now they'll get lined up for first down. Going to drop back to throw. Surveying the field. Open to number 1 towards the right side. Quite a bit of room there, but the defense managed to catch up to him. Got to those hash marks on that play. It's going to be second down. And they'll be quick out of the huddle. They're working against the clock. Trying to throw. Way downfield and a wrestle for it. It's going to be caught by number 1. Number 1 over the head managed to steal it away from the defender. That was just a jump ball. Both guys had their hands on it. Official called it in favor of the offense, so a very good catch to steal one over the head of the defense. And that will get them a first down. So first and goal, and this is what they need to be doing. They need these passing plays. They need to be picking up big chunks of yardage. Don't want to be spending too long in the huddle. Trying to make up a pretty big deficit, because you know if the game or when the Gamecocks get the ball back, they're going to be taking their sweet time. Scanning the field. Throws and tipped away, incomplete. Number 3 getting in there to break that one up. So it's going to be second and goal for the Gators coming up. And you got to have in mind here, just the more and more time goes by, the less and less likely a comeback is. Time is of the essence as they line up on second down. They're going to throw. And the ball slips out of his hands. So no gain on that play. For those of you who aren't quite familiar with the rules of flag, or the rules of M2 flag, if a player fumbles, it's not a live ball, it's just a dead ball. So again, the range strikes again. This ball comes clean out of his hands. Pretty brutal mistake at this point in the game. They're going to throw again. Pass over the middle, and it's picked off by number 9. Worked him a little bit, stayed patient behind the wide receiver, and jumped ahead of him to intercept that one, and that's going to do it. And so now the ball has been placed at midfield. Oh, and so since the ball has been intercepted past that first down marker, the Gamecocks will get the ball to start at midfield, and they have it first and goal. Dropping back to throw. Firing and intercepted again. Back-to-back interceptions. Number 5 with the pick there. So wait just a minute, sports fans. The Gators are still fighting. So 2 back-to-back interceptions on 2 back-to-back plays. Gators back with the ball now. They're down 13, and with the time left on the scoreboard, it's pretty hard to imagine a comeback for them. They're going to still go out there and try to score, though. First down coming up. Hand it off. Look to throw on the flea flicker. It's caught by number 4. Number 4 with the big catch on that trick play. Hand off and then the throw. A classic flea flicker. And so they will get a pretty good chunk of yardage on that play. They're ahead of schedule on second down. Dropping back to throw. Over the middle, sliding but cannot snag that one. It's incomplete. So it will be third down coming up for the Gators. So on third down, it's the Gators. The rain's still coming down, but much more lightly as they'll go quick curl route to number 1, who's going to try to do something a little extra. And he's got some running room down the sideline, cutting back up the middle of the field all the way for the touchdown. And those are the types of plays where it's not how you drew it up, but hey, you'll take it. A little celebration in the end zone there. So line up to go for 2. So they just wanted to get the quick curl out. Just, hey, let's just pick up the first down while we're here, and then we'll do something else. But a little bit of improv. Bounce to the outside, just dancing around in the open field for the big touchdown play. And they're going to try to throw, and it's deflected by number 8. Try to throw over the middle. He was ready for it, though. Smacked that one down. So it's 19-12. So it's a 1-score lead. The game's not over yet. So the Gamecocks are going to try to, they just want to burn clock here. Got to be smart with the ball, and interception here would be killer. Just got to play smart to close this one out. And you know the Gators are going to be lurking for that pick. Drops back to throw, and that one's a little bit too far out there, incomplete. And the national anthem has just started playing in the stadium. I'm not quite sure if that was supposed to happen in the middle of the game, but we are now standing for the national anthem. And so the national anthem just played, and now it's Kanye. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. There are 3 games actively going on right now that all just stopped to stand and look at the flag. They're going to go with a quick drag play, maybe a yard or so, before it falls to ground incomplete. And that will do it for the game. So that will do it. A pretty close one, a 1-score game, but the Gamecocks will hold on and win. They take it home 19-12 over the Gators. So good job to the Gators. They played a very hard-fought and well-played game. And congratulations on the win to the Gamecocks. Thank you for watching. This has been a broadcast of flag football on M2 Sports Live. If you want to see more flag football games in the future from other age levels or some more 12U games in the coming weeks, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to get notified when the games are about to start. Thank you for watching. I am Mark Radiguero, signing off.